There's absolutely no need, and this would offend some of my clients, there's no need to use butane. It's the Rolls Royce right now of extraction because it's cheap, it's quicker than CO2, you're getting higher potencies and higher terpenes. But like I said, if you're actually utilizing flash frozen technology and growing the plant correctly, not drying it and destroying all those things in that process, why would you then need to use like this Rolls Royce if you just had better practices for how you're growing it, how you're pre-processing it, flash freezing, and then doing your extraction? Because each strain or each genetic, it has a different pressure, temperature guidelines that you're going to use for maximum extraction. So knowing these things, you can design your systems to say, okay, OG Kush, based on its testing priorities, I can calculate that into a subcritical machine. I'm doing 10 pounds of OG Kush, boom, it goes right away. But if that's from a flash frozen, I'm going to have much better results even utilizing the same standards for extraction than if I was doing it off of dry plant material. And then dry plant material, I have to let it sit, I have to dry it, potentially mold, more time for diversion to occur, and other kind of contaminations that can happen from building constructions or leaks, this, that, the other. So in the future, like if you want to be sustainable, like as a business, planetarily, socially, environmentally, we got to get away from the butane. It disgusts me. But realistically, like they're doing it because it is better because they don't know how to pre-process correctly. And depending on the time of day you harvest a plant, it really determines its profile. Like with a lot of different dioecious plants, like things come up, things go down. So if I harvest at the end of the day compared to the morning, the potency, the profiles are going to be different. So if I'm going to harvest in the morning, let's say for highest, and then do a flash frozen technique, you can then preserve it for a long time. And through the industrialization happening, when I have a 10-acre farm and I have 40,000 pounds, let's say, of flower that I have to deal with, I mean, I might need 1,000 trimmers and this and that and so many different machines, but with flash frozen, it buys you time. Because the longer you let trim sit, the less quality it's going to be. Like you said, it's a nightmare when you're dealing with dried plant material. So if you can dry it, or I'm sorry, if you can freeze it, you can buy yourself time then to do these things accordingly and still maintain and preserve those terpene and cannabinoid and betylene profiles.